It's Wednesday. That means it's time for, well, you know, World War.
Hey,
Wednesday.
It is. Oh man. Okay. They always spring this on us. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, by the way, you need to get in there and start playing Hearts of Iron.
Yeah.
I guess we could do that. Yes. Welcome everyone. Welcome back to World War Wednesday. I'm Jake.
I'm Daniel.
Are you?
No,
Okay.
I brought lunchbox today. Everyone's like,
Yeah.
who
That's
are
why.
you?
That's why I don't think it's you today. So we're back with the German Reich, and we've been playing with the 1.2 Sunflower patch, where we can boost up anyone we want. So naturally, we gave massive,
bonuses to everyone that is our enemy.
yeah, or none of our potential friends got it. So Italy have been sitting there without any buffs to them, and we've been carving through the Soviet Union. They've got a lot of national unity. We're going to try and put them in their place, force them to capitulate, and then that'll be just really the British and I suppose the Americans who stand against us. But today, at least as planned, will likely be the last time you see both me and Daniel down here. It has been a pleasure,
Except
Daniel.
every Tuesday.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, we'll get you back.
Yeah, we'll find a way to drag him back in. But World War Wednesday, we have plans. They're going in motion. We will be evolving how it is, and if all goes to plan, we'll be dragging down another Dan down here, who will be able to share you some in-depth thoughts from the director himself. So we'll see if we can. He's a very hard man to actually catch in a snare, so we'll see what we can do with that.
Yeah, it's super hard. I've been trying to talk with him for 2 days now.
Yeah, you gotta like fill in some forms and get in a waiting list if you want to have a conversation with the man. But let's not worry about that at the moment, because at the moment we have other fish to fry. The Soviet Union have got to go.
And hopefully also England. Though I severely doubt that.
Yeah, how exactly?
Yeah, that's the problem. Can you add some like floaters to your tanks?
Yeah, maybe today.
Just push them off the cliff, slowly floating to England.
Yeah, it's like you'd have to fire behind you to actually project yourself forward. Maybe
Yeah.
just put the turret in the water, throw it upside down, and blast your way across the channel. Don't think that would work out too well.
You never know until you try.
Okay, but you can't have any of you can't have any of Jake's trucks to throw that way. You already specifically have the not Jake's army brigade.
Yeah. Let's see. Italian tanks, go to water. Oh, they don't want to. Oh, that looked like a super cool tank with the anti-air integrated to this, but unfortunately.
Oh,
I was like,
I th-
Italy? That's a super cool tank. Oh.
I think we missed a trick there.
Let's see. I think if we're gonna have any chance at all to invade England, let's add some fighters. To
Now,
production.
we've tried the whole adding fighters before, and
Yeah,
they
but-
have been intercepted, shall we say.
We've never had enough fighters.
Sure, but there's a lot of things we've never had enough of, although, wow, we actually have enough infantry equipment.
Yeah.
Granted, our infantry equipment is made of sticks and stones. It's almost all weapons one now. I think we could switch out to having a bit more than just throwing stones at our foes right now.
Maybe some of them can be switched out.
Yeah.
Since we have the, what is it called, dispersed industry, and did you look at this? Since we played just last seconds, we
Oh yeah, we
ignored
haven't
tech
had
because we-
any tech going on. That's no problem.
because-
We have Turkey on our side, so we don't have to worry about anything.
we haven't done any land doctrine.
Ooh, well, let's change
Why
that.
why have we not done any land doctrine?
Probably because you were in charge of that.
What?
I was just in charge of the trucks, man. Nothing more.
Hashtag blame Daniel. But you seem to be the Northern Soviet front.
There is a good point that we should be upgrading our vehicles. We've kind of been ignoring that for the time being. Good point. Good point.
Yeah, we just just a couple months behind in time.
Not that we're producing that many of them.
No, we mostly remove.
Actually, didn't we
produce
just
nothing.
remove all of them?
Yeah, the
We
same
have
thing with
loads
fighters.
of loads of air experience though. Pump up those fighters because we have dispersed.
I'm researching new fighters,
We're
and
still
I'm gonna do.
we're still capped on it though.
Let's put all that cap onto the new fighters
Sure.
that will arrive.
Sure. I still want some better.
Thanks.
Yeah, but we're not producing any of them. Making me sad, but it is what it is.
Yeah, but you could probably switch out production line or two from Weapons 1 to your Panzer Force. Yeah, you can do it. Feel free to. And it seems like they are pushing me back at Switzerland.
Is that why you abducted the Not Jake's army into...
Oh. Oh, I didn't mean to press that one.
That's okay, they were just... I think it wasn't really my trucks, so you can have them. As long as I have my trucks, I'm pretty happy. Actually, no, then again, you just completely destroyed my the front line near Finland.
Please don't.
Very much
So.
please don't.
And then I'm gonna take all of these units and just say add to that one. Oh god, actually hit the mic.
We're being
Sorry.
told to go speed 4 by the chat. In fact, Martyria Forever says, try to go speed 4 if this is the last of these streams. Now, it's not the end of World War Wednesday, but this will be the last of the Germany versus the on steroids AIs. Mind you, the Soviet Union is essentially broken. We took them down a hell of a notch. China, I wonder if we might be able to give them a round 2, because when it was just me fighting China, now granted, I flexed some real Germanic muscle over there, but wasn't enough. I mean, there were just so many of them, and they didn't have the usual Chinese problems of many men, not enough guns.
They had men, guns, and equipment,
Yeah,
and
some
everything else.
say it's guns or butter, but they had both. And boy, were they tricky to deal with.
Especially since Japan just fell. They're usually a stronger party, but when they don't have equipment...
Speaking of people that should fall, the very existence of Greece here continues to disturb me.
Because you've just been playing around with your trucks. I've been fighting Switzerland, naval invasions, the whole Soviet Union, and lots of other places at the same time. And
Let's
you
be
still
honest.
said my Diplo rating was 1.
Let's
on.
be honest, I'm just down here for the good looks.
Yeah, I'm just here for the hair.
Oh, so you were hearing about my
I might have heard about that.
You know, we had a rule: don't listen in
After,
to
day
the
after.
streams. Sure. Like nobody listens into the multiplayer streams. Yeah, we used to have a rule of you can't listen in on it because you know it gives you an unfair advantage. Everybody listens in now,
Maybe.
especially Grooby. I mean, even Trin Trigula is tuning in. I mean, I don't mind you. You guys enjoy all you want.
1. Come on, not even a 2.
Did I give you a 1 in dip?
Yeah.
I think you deserve a 1 in dip.
I've gone
then
to
I gave
war
you-
twice with a nation that's larger than me, and I still haven't lost any land.
Well, you did, and I wouldn't
It's
say
mine
I
again.
wouldn't say it's,
It's
a
mine
case
again.
of your diplomacy being particularly good. I would say you are being used by those around you,
Used?
used and abused.
Is that
Because
why
France?
Is that why Poland or the Commonwealth didn't need a single territory gain from completely obliterating
Is
Austria?
that was purely working to Commonwealth advantages.
I didn't die, so I would say that's my advantage.
So there's always a lot of fun scheming and backstabbing going on within the office. We may be looking to expand that to our other games. Who's to say?
Maybe something with this disappearing and appearing somewhere else.
Well, like I said, who's to say?
You?
Because there
Or
is
Anders?
a question in the chat. Because I've got my eyes on the Twitch chat right here on my left, as I like to say. And the question is, what will the future World War Wednesdays hold in store? So Podcat, he's actually game director for Hearts of Iron 4. And he's a very hard man to get a hold of. Got him to agree to come in and have a question and answer session next week for next World War Wednesday. So if you've got pressing questions that you want raised to the very top of Hearts of Iron, he'll be down there to address them. We'll probably be looking at the forums for questions that people have in addition to that. And then the week after, well, we've got some fun in store. Also got some fun in store for the Greeks. Get out of here.
We don't have any fun at all at our southern Soviet border.
Any
87 to 9 supply.
we don't have any fun? What?
No fun at all.
Okay.
No supplies for anyone.
I don't think the purpose of supplies is to have our people have fun, but what do I know? We also have the UK doing a fairly successful naval invasion into Turkey.
Yeah.
Which I guess those Greek troops of ours could be helping out with.
And
they-
I'm
they-
pulling away your troops now
Oh,
from
okay.
this
I think we're playing around with the same, not Jake's army. Oh well.
Oh, it's just I want to finish off Switzerland, and I kind of need more men.
Happens to the best of us. So the Swiss are giving you a run for your money.
It's just mountains everywhere, and it's
Mount-
mostly, it's mostly
mountains and
Italians.
chocolate.
It's mostly Italians here. It's no real German soldiers. We need to deal with them
Yeah, I feel you
correctly.
there.
Let's see.
Ah, but the Soviets are on their last legs there. Remember, the Soviets declared war on us.
Yeah,
Right?
which was
we
really
we were
surprising.
just happy-go-lucky, friendly Germans in the area.
And they did it really quickly too. We had 0 troops.
Oh, they were pretty clever about that.
They got the perfect execution on us. And yeah, we just barely held on, really.
We're also being told that Italy is falling. Well, Italy allowed Sardinia to fall to the United States, which is frankly a travesty. Because this, I think, is the best defensive point in the whole game. It's a straight crossing into mountains. And it's only
probably one of the best,
it's only one province wide as well. I think it is the best one.
And it seems like we auto-sync for some reason. So
Okay.
I will just press resync and hope for the best.
Is this where I get to act all surprised and go, what an incredible feature that's put in where we can very quickly resync?
Yeah, it's one click and we're almost in the game again.
Yes, indeed. If you played Paradox games for quite a while, you know out of syncs have always had their presence here. So a one-click solution for if it
Send
fires.
save game to you
Yeah.
and start. And we're
Man.
back in the game.
The future is now.
Oh, Turkey is completely gone.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna send down my entire force as soon as Switzerland is gone to repel that.
Vichy France still holding on to what they took in Africa continues to surprise me. Although we're also being told that the IS-2s will destroy us. I don't think that's going to happen, chum. Oh man, you've obliterated the Jake's
Norway.
trucks.
Norway joins the allies.
It happens.
That's actually kind of bad for us.
Well, what can the Norwegians really do?
I'm just gonna add a bunch of new divisions to our training scheme.
Glad we got all that manpower at least coming in.
73 divisions. That should be enough. Well, we're missing lots of support equipment, but
As expected, they joined in our war.
Switzerland just needs one thing to fall, and then we're done. They just need the capital to fall, and we can just redirect all troops from there. The only problem is they're taking stuff from the Maginot Line. Actually, let's just take some random troops on their way.
I'd
You?
put some of the Jake's trucks to go over there.
Oh,
Although,
okay.
funnily enough, Jake's trucks no longer include many trucks. I should have a rule that you can't touch my my divisions right now because you're just
I think I stole the
ruining my
troops from
ruining my. And then you added 91 to it.
That's 68. Wait, I can fix this like that. Okay. Then I delete.
Okay, but my guys still have their plan to go over and draw a line against Oslo.
68 of you, go down there and try to protect Turkey.
You can try, but can't see it.
That's why I said try.
Can't see it working all that well.
No, it most likely will just be a delaying action. Hungary sending us 15 division expeditionary forces. Nope, thank you. That won't help us at all. And, like, why haven't we done land doctrines? I'm completely confused now.
Yeah, I don't know how we ended up not doing that. I'm sure we had our reasons. I just have no idea what they could be.
Yeah, because that's basically the best tech in the game.
My trucks could be getting there ever so slightly faster.
Gotta go fast.
We're being asked if we can add resync into EU4 as well. I would actually quite like to do that.
Yeah.
But do you know who upstairs added
I think Gustav added it, but
Gustav,
I'm
eh?
pretty sure EU4 is on the old Clausewitz engine. And
Yeah.
if it's not possible there, maybe something like that.
It's easy to forget, but EU4 is getting on in years. It's like 3 years old now. Probably. Let me think. That day that I took my PC to work and instead of working played EU4 all day. That was August 2013. Oh man, those were the days. What I'm getting at is it's probably not quite so easy as to, just add that into the game, but
Yeah.
it is still something I would really like.
It would actually be really, really awesome to have it in EU4.
We're being asked, will there be a new expansion for HoI 4 anytime soon, or is the focus on EU4 with the new expansion due out on 11th? Wow, you did the plugging for me about EU4's expansion on the 11th. Yes, EU4 is having its expansion come out on the 11th. As for future plans for Hearts of Iron 4, well, you see, that's exactly the kind of stuff you might want to bring in for the game's director.
Tomorrow?
Next
not tomorrow,
week,
next
not
week.
not
next
tomorrow.
Week, next week.
The man is booked up to the hilt with meetings now and forever, so if we were to get him on such short notice, we would be incredibly lucky. Why do we have absolutely no equipment up here? Supply is burning.
Come on, Switzerland. You're such a pain right now.
Well, no one wanted to invade it.
Okay, let's just go with the small air force that we're actually saving
I
up
thought
for.
you were about to go for the, okay, let's just throw everyone into the meat grinder.
That's already been...
Surplus to
That's working.
requirements.
We're already doing it.
So we want some Panthers, right?
Sure.
I want to get those Panthers and then fully upgrade them, because we're sitting on a ton of experience here.
So that should give us air superiority as soon as they deploy. Should, at least. And that should help us by dealing with their defense. And if Soviet Union could just fall, please, that
Yeah,
would be
Soviet
very
Union's not
helpful.
about to fall until we take some more major cities or a whole lot more land, because they are still...
Do they have more major cities?
No, the Kamchatkas are a very major part of the Soviet Union's force, I'm sure. No, we're looking at 86% towards capitulation. There's still loads of units here as well. That's the frustrating thing.
Oh, Switzerland is falling really quickly now.
Yeah, our units are already on aggressively
Yeah.
to their battle plans. Kind of missed it when we had it named as Blitzkrieg Order, but I guess that was not to be.
Yeah. Yeah. You're holding on US down there in Sicily.
Are these 70 odd divisions on auto deployment?
Which?
These ones here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're probably drinking all of our everything. Oh well.
All over everything? Really? Oh, some anti-tank guns we're missing. Let's just deploy them right now.
That's fine. But we are cleaving through it. It's just going to be a matter of time
I'm
until
gonna
the
just send out.
SU fall.
I'm sending up all of them to Norway. Actually, I'm touching it.
Kind of wussy general tells me that he's unsure our plan is going to work. Just do it, man.
Just do it.
Oslo ain't no thing. Although they do have 90 national unity, that means you're going to have to crush quite a bit of these guys. Oh, okay. Well, there are indeed rather a lot of these fellows.
Yeah, I just sent up. Yeah, there are 71 recruits without any support equipment, so take care of them.
That's okay. I mean,
Since-
they're Norwegians.
but they at least most likely have equipment. We do not. And your troops down in Greece were surrounded by some Australians.
My troops. I think you'll find they're part of the Not Jake's army.
You've been controlling them.
Yeah, actually, they need to break free from there, or else they're in dire trouble.
Come on, Switzerland. You have 3 provinces left. How much equipment can you have, really? Getting a tiny bit pissed on them.
Good thing that's not on the swear jar.
Yeah. Okay, let's increase range, let's increase engines, reliability to a bit more than usual. No, that's a bit too much. Let's increase it to like that, and that looks like a really good fighter. Let's create it.
I can't remember,
let's
does that
fix-
increase the cost of making them as well when you tune
No.
them up? Excellent. Because that's, I mean, we have plenty of bottlenecks for our poor nation here. Our poor unbuffed nation.
Poor. And on veteran difficulty.
So many broken factories as well.
Yeah.
I think of all those
Fighters
fighters that
having
you
one.
lined up, none of them actually have any factories producing them.
I'm
And
just
even if
gonna-
we were to bump them up, we'd lose our artillery, which we're not exactly drowning in at the moment.
I'm gonna bump up repairs.
Alright, Panzerkampfwagen is up. I would... Well, we're away from modern tanks, so it's going to have to be made better.
Whoops, I bumped up something else. And let's bump that, that, and that. That should be a lot of them. And Spain, Asturian faction, no thank you. Or, wait, maybe we should allow them. They have a fair bit of divisions, and why not, actually?
Welcome in. So they've finally gotten past the whole, oh, we don't want to go all warring because we're tired.
Yeah, exactly. And they are also in the anti-Soviet pact, and we're kicking Soviets
Behind.
behind, kicking their poo out of them.
That's just juvenile.
Well, I was gonna say poo and frogger instead of the swear words.
I just don't know why Swedes tend to have mouths like sailors.
I don't know. Do you know, Anders?
Why they have mouth like sailors?
Yeah, why do Swedes swear all the time?
I don't fucking know.
Oh, jeez, these guys. You know, my mother would come over here and just wring your neck.
Wring your neck.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's no swear jar, so you have to take advantage of that.
Just take the water, go sploosh, and then have it as a swear jar.
But okay, I'm interesting. Wring your necks.
Yeah, wring your neck. You ever wrung something? You know?
But
like-
your neck?
Yeah.
Child abuse.
Shall we show? Damn right, it would be
He's-
child abuse.
He's saying his mom's gonna kill you.
No, it wouldn't be killing. Or like gradual torture.
Gradual torture. Well, I finally understand why you are as you are.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Pirk's mom. I'm sending away troops from the Swiss border now.
Yeah, the Swiss are dead, and then
Actually, let's see how many troops. They're trying to push out. They're fighting on
What, the
really
Swiss?
bravely.
Zurich will never fall, they say.
Oh
no, not Guatemala.
No.
We're screwed. He's charismatic, offensive, fast planner, and defensive doctrine.
The end is night.
Incredible. So we're fighting into an urban city across a river whilst there's a storm going on. Yeah,
I have a bad feeling about that.
Doesn't look so good. Nah, they'll fall. Not too worried about new foes joining us from across the pond. They have nothing to offer.
Except guns, men, and
Yeah, I mean,
More
we'd
to die.
happily take their guns. Not their bullets, mind, but their guns. Italy is apparently going to capitulate, says the chat. I don't think so. Italy have this covered. They are extremely trained and very professional army. That okay, I can't keep this
that
up.
will never surrender. They will never surrender
They
unless
have-
you attack them.
They have never launched a failed invasion of Greece, and I refuse to believe any that say that this has happened.
Well, they did and the Italian peninsula actually succeeded in invading Greece, but that was like 2,000 years before.
You might have heard of it.
You know, the Roman Empire. Okay, not 2,000, but 1.5k years ago. 1.5k years ago. That sounded so weird.
I think your years are a little off there, but
No,
I'll take it.
around 5. Okay, not 500, but well, 500 Byzantium had them, and they're Roman Empire still.
The wealth.
I know how
I
much
know
you
that.
love Byzantium, so I shouldn't talk about their history. You should probably.
I really liked Rome though.
But you
most
really
of my childhood was spent playing Caesar 3.
But you really dislike Byzantium.
Maybe while you're still in your childhood, you should try that game as well. Might open your eyes a wee bit.
I played Pharaoh.
Ah,
I played a bunch.
I
of
always saw
Pharaoh.
Pharaoh as like Caesar in a sand pit, so it wasn't quite my cuppa.
Quite your kappa.
Cuppa, like a cup of tea.
Yeah. Hashtag kappa.
Don't you get your Twitch memes on me? God, I can't stand that grey-faced hillock.
Yeah, you're just banning everyone. I've heard of everyone in the office you're banned.
Yeah, Zeke wasn't safe, that's for sure. How dare you ban me? Yeah. I think it's almost forming a question mark in chat with the way it's getting spammed here.
Ooh,
Or it's like a G.
almost a perfect question mark. Then
Well, reversed, but sure.
Yeah. I think that question is for you.
What the Ming is getting slowly overpowered in EU4.
Yeah.
Yeah, who would have thought that, you know, the largest, most advanced country in the world in 1444 would be overpowered in our
Yeah.
games? No, I wouldn't say so. But then that is completely subjective.
What Jake is
the
trying
drag-
to say is get good.
I frequently say that. But usually to our competitors in the office. You know, don't proliferate that idea that devs are bad at their own game.
We are okay.
We're not bad. So the Soviet Union are on their last legs, 94% of the way to capitulation.
So are our troops.
Yeah,
They
but don't
probably
worry.
don't have any supply at all.
Once the SU are down, and really, are there any cities left to take? I mean, there's Alma-Ata worth a staggering 3 points, and Tashkent another 3 points. Just go straight there. What could possibly hurt? Yeah, no wonder we're burning in supply. We're 85 out of 7
Yeah.
in Ashgabat.
They have like
and
50% fighting strength.
yeah, that's just.
They just need to fall.
The Soviet Union will work on that. We've even taken the Urals now.
If we
Here's a
finish that-
question: is Daniel the best HoI 4 player in the world?
Nah.
Nah. What, you saw the Luxembourg player and thought, well,
Yeah.
I couldn't do that. Whoa! You're letting Switzerland
Yeah.
break out.
Exactly.
Come on,
so I
Mr.
can
Mr.
go and grab their capital
Best
while they're
pla-
doing weird stuff.
Best player in the world, gonna make us capitulate to to Switzerland.
No, I pulled back troops there so they would expand a bit so I can crush them in again.
Still think you have 0 in dip.
0.
it's,
So it
going,
got
it's
decreased.
going further and further down now. Okay, Norwegians, you don't stand a ghost of a chance.
Come
Uh,
on,
they
grab the
themselves-
capital, grab the capital.
What?
No,
I thought you
goddamn.
were talking about Oslo.
I tried to
It's like
sneak in.
Oslo's down for the count. Down you guys go as well.
Oh right, I only took Italian men accidentally.
So speaking of people from across the world, if I can
follow Rome.
turn this around a bit, you may already know that we're going to be having a fan gathering on the 2nd of December. Save that date. You definitely want to come around and meet all us cool cats from the Paradox Studio.
I think people will try to escape if you say cool cats anymore.
What?
Cool cats is not cool.
Okay,
Cool cats are super cool, dude.
there we go. Daniel doesn't know what he's talking about. I'm being instructed to help you with the Swiss, so I'm actually going to bring down my super units and
They've been pulled back for some reason.
help you out
from
with
other
that.
fronts. Or they pulled to other fronts, more like it.
Seem to be a little low on my panzers.
Because everything is super weirdly set up now since you screwed up everything. Let's say that.
This guy comes out with some real oddballs there.
Yeah, so I'm just willing some new troops.
Why are they posting loads of cats with sunglasses in the chat
I
now.
don't know.
What a strange world this is.
All your base belong to us. Cats.
Please, spare me.
What? You don't like the song? It's like the one thing.
I think I'm happier not knowing what you're talking about.
How do you not know about the all your base are belong to us?
I mean, that I know. I don't
Yeah.
know of a song.
whoa.
I guess I'm living in the past here.
It's like you're two old-timers that missed a decade each.
Well, to be fair, Daniel has plenty of decades that he still needs to reach. I thought there were like child recruitment laws in Sweden, but
Yeah.
maybe I'm just wrong.
I thought you guys had internet in Ireland.
Okay, I was just waiting for the Ireland Ireland joke to kick in.
I waited for a good opportunity.
We're losing Turkey and Switzerland. Yeah.
Turkey.
Wait, what?
What? We're pretty.
Well, we're not
standstill in
using
Turkey.
Switzerland, but Italy is looking less than stellar. All because they couldn't hold that one little bit just across from Sardinia. Sardinia? No. Sicily. There we go. I know my geography.
That, and then just charge ahead full on.
Was it all these Norwegians that you actually pulled back for the attack on the Swiss?
No?
Okay. Well, I'm just like,
I
there
have no
used,
clue
there
where
used to be a lot more of an army up here to deal with Norway.
Oh, every single one has merged into the same army group now.
For the Swiss?
I don't know. Swiss, some in the
Okay.
Soviet front line, some in the Italian
just
front
saying
line.
the Super Jake's trucks is on their way. I don't know why Jake's trucks consists of 329
That's the
division
most.
army. That'll be what's making me have to slow down and catch up as I try to figure out. But no, we're getting the Jake's trucks in here. They know what's for. Zurich, right? We're on it. And they go, division's still preparing. Large crossing. Get in there.
Yeah, let's just kill them off. The last time, the last session, the last World War Wednesday.
Well, let's not go that far. It's not the last World War Wednesday.
No, but
Are you kind of sabotaging
the
us
last real World War Wednesday.
here? Real one, Jinx.
If I'm not with. If I'm in, then we continue with World War Wednesday. Definitely.
We will continue to have you and exploit you as part of World War Wednesday for a long time to come. Don't you worry about that one.
I like that you still have to add exploit, just so I
Yeah.
would feel bad. somehow.
Exploit doesn't really mean doesn't really mean bad things.
No,
It's
just-
like you exploit a sale on
Yeah,
pomegranates.
like you steal all the steel from different nations
What the hell?
at a stealing price.
Stealing? Steal yourself. The prices are going to... What the heck? Alright, so this is looking...
Well, you need nerves of steel to be able to sit here with me.
See,
and
like I
Switzerland.
said, the moment my
Truck hasn't
ultra-
arrived yet.
ultra trucks get there... Look, they're already making their escape.
And let's push down now in Italy. So we want a
Yeah, I
front
should-
line there, and we want a front there. Both of you should just push in.
Once upon a time, I had some troops that could deal with the Norwegians here. Soviet Union is getting pushed and
Okay,
pushed.
I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna pause the game for a short while. Pause.
Okay.
All of you are one division. Or one front. You should have everything removed.
Whilst Daniel is doing that, I'm going to ensure that the Soviet Union fall here and now.
And you also need a commander. You need
So,
you. While all of
Daniel likes to feel important, but really, I'll take care of the good stuff.
you, you are way too many there. So you're gonna split up in two. You're gonna get assigned right there. You need a good leader. We have way too many 24 leaders.
We're about to have a border with the Raj. Should probably dedicate some troops to holding that line.
You and the 90 that are left.
With all that to no...
We're probably gonna have some spare troops. We
Ooh.
can probably take one of them.
groovy.
You're gonna get assigned right there. Because I got quite annoyed now that we need everything is messed up, and that's why we are getting pushed on several fronts. You are pushing in here. Everyone of you should be pushing at maximum speed, since we can't allow them to.
We have Harry Potter 2121 asking, why can't I donate? Well, there's not really much benefit to us as Paradox to make our channel something that you subscribe to, since we have this place just to show you our games. So if we also were to stand at the door and collect our dues, then we'd be shooting ourselves in the foot here.
That said, if someone feels like donating, please feel free to buy our games.
Yeah, there is
Several
no
copies and give to your friends.
better donation than going out there and buying our games. Even better, buying them for other people, so more
Yeah.
people can understand the true greatness of the grand strategy genre. Of course, if all else fails, stick your money in an envelope, label it to DDR Jake, and send it to Paradox at. I never even know our
No.
address here. It's like something Gatan. I was like, I had to be on the phone, and they were like, "Where are you?" And I look at the sign going, I'm like, "Advester Jortegatan." And
Soviet Union has capitulated.
I
finally.
told you so. Told
Finally.
you. Done
That
and
took
done right.
way
Oh,
too
we've
long.
got loads of score here. Just take it.
Yeah. Oh, we can't actually take all of it.
What?
Let's. If we pass once,
We could puppet the whole damn lot.
I'm gonna pass once, and now we can take everything.
Yeah.
No, we need 30 more points.
Oh, just take everything but the Kamchatkas.
Yeah. So, but then we actually have to press every single button. So
What?
I'm
Can't you
gonna
just can't you just say take it all and then you unselect one of them? I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
I can't seem to press it, even though now I have enough points. That's sad. Seems like a small bug to bring up later. So while I do all of this, maybe you can inform them of something else. Do we have something more cool to inform people about?
Actually, I could join you on the clicking session, which will probably just throw you off more than anything else.
I'm just going through the list.
Okay. Maybe I could paint something here. Maybe I could
If you're
paint
quick enough.
DDR. Oh, that's right. Timer hasn't paused, has it?
No. Why should it pause? We're multiplayer. Even though we're same country. The
Yeah.
same country.
But these are actually getting passed along to us now. Oh well, it's up to Daniel to click.
It's no problem. You can add some questions.
Yeah, we have a thank you coming in from Distresso. They say, thank you for creating Crusader Kings 2. It's one messed piece of art. See?
Yeah, that's a perfect way of describing it.
Yeah, we make art around here. Mongolia deserves to be a puppet. Do we have the power to actually puppet Mongolia? It's just
sure.
Xinjiang, not Mongolia.
Maybe they were already taken by someone else.
Man, that is one ugly looking Soviet Union.
And
Looks a
that
lot better
was
now
it.
though. Oh, great, Japan's back on the map. Just what we needed.
Yeah, someone to save.
Yeah, of course we still have the Chinese issue because...
Let's see, we took 131 states, Japan took...
Sure, should we join Japan in with our war? 'Cause they're just going to lose the mainland that they took there.
And where are all our troops? Right here.
Somebody says Golden Horde. If we could have the Golden Horde back on the map, then you better believe I would want that. Love the Golden Horde. It's my favorite country in Europa Universalis.
Oh, really?
Oh, really,
I
really?
had no idea, since you've been praising them.
Listen,
skies.
I would praise any AI that does that well despite the face of players there. You know, they're still on the go.
No?
They are not taking any of Grugi's rubbish, although Grugi did pound them into jelly, which I am a mixture of sad and angry about. Sangry.
Sangry. No. No. Don't do words.
Okay.
Didn't you try to do that
Yeah,
earlier?
we haven't quite invented a language up where I'm from yet. We just communicate with some ochs, oys, and kinnamen.
And the whiskey.
Well, I hate to live the stereotype, but I was at a Whiskey Society tasting session at the weekend, and it was really, really good.
Nice.
Not that we promote alcoholism on this channel. You know, we are all about World War, vast casualties, and so many people dying that Voska manpower.
Actually,
But drinking, do that responsibly.
we have lost only against allies 2.7 million men.
See, at that point, it's just a statistic.
And we would
The Soviets lost over 11 million.
Yeah,
okay?
and we probably had 5 or 6 against them.
But that's their own fault. Well, I guess we are the ones that buffed them, but if they just stopped throwing men into the meat grinder, they wouldn't have had such troubles.
Yeah.
People having troubles, though, are Turkey, who are getting...
We're actually kind of
Franced.
liberating them. We're pushing from both sides, since I just regrouped everything a bit. You are Death Army. They actually pushed in their entire front lines, which I assigned to them.
M. Katobi, 1992-52. Is everybody you see in Rights of Man streams dev? Yeah.
Yeah.
Not everyone is a dev on Europa, but everybody up there is Paradox Development Studio.
Some new
Everybody?
people,
Yeah.
some old people.
Yeah, I
some
mean, someone there was...
all
there-
veterans.
well, I don't know. We had someone there on their first day.
Yeah, or second.
That was Cats on their second day. Did they join in Central?
Yeah.
They joined in Central QA.
And I moved to E4 to Central now, and I'm gonna move once again in 2 weeks.
Yeah, you're such a traitorous one.
To the cell.
Don't say Cell, because I just think of Dragon Ball.
Oh, okay. To the
Oh, you
prison.
actually took Desperate Defense so he could get more recruitable population. Well, granted, I really like Wheelchair Rocket Launcher Man.
Wheelchair rocket launcher.
He's
man.
a very progressive individual.
He proves that if he can do it, anyone can do it.
Yeah, it's like, what's your excuse as he rolls along? One
I
hand.
just imagine when he shoots, he just flies back. Oh god. Excellent. All right.
That's actually cool. It's like, what will we fire today? Will it be the rocket or the wheelchair?
Oh god. A whole detachment of our troops were just overrun.
What? Where? In Italy?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're kicking ass.
It's mostly
here.
Italian troops here, and they do not stand against the...
Speaking of kicking ass, China only have extensive conscription right now, whilst we're on all-adult serve, and I imagine they have quite a few resources to throw at us whilst we're sitting and drinking. Good lord. Have you seen the supply situation north of China? It's not pretty.
Wow. What the hell? Well, no matter. We did what we could.
Could you tell us the difference between whiskey and whiskey? The first whiskey being with an E. Well, one is a cheap knockoff that the colonies tried to emulate with, and the other is something worth having. Okay, I don't really know why you're pushing into Italy there. I think it'd be better just to hold the line with some
Oh, I
defense.
accidentally executed wrong
Yeah.
party.
I have apparently got a lot of trucks these days. Oh man, my super trucks got merged into your super crap. I am
Super
pulling them back. They have
Oh,
better things to
look
roll
in the
over.
north.
They got better things to roll over right now.
Northern Sweden. The Dutch are invading.
What?
The Dutch,
they ain't-
Norwegian
they-
defense.
They ain't that much.
Or that Dutch.
Some say if you ain't Dutch, you ain't much. I say quite the opposite.
And now we're losing infantry equipment again.
Nah.
And
Exactly.
loads of
Well,
that.
at least we can switch back to old crappy equipment. But our factories are getting ripped to shreds by
Sorry, Air Force.
partisan
They're going down
activity.
again.
Had to stop from saying parmesan activity.
What the hell is going on? I'm really oh, right. I can't see because...
You unchecked all those. It's like, wow, why do we only have 15 factories?
No, I was like, I added more lines, but like, they're not showing up. What's going on?
Yeah,
have
so
so
we have
many.
the Dutch, we have the... Okay, my troops should probably not invest themselves deeply into that plan. It's going to get themselves killed.
Killed. Really?
Kilt. Wow, we really don't have the numbers for all the lines that they're opening up against us. So Finland is carving their way back on the map, courtesy of... Who do we have here? Looks like we have various colonies helping out with that. Sounds like a job for the super trucks.
It was because Turkey fell here. And we should have more troops from the Soviet front. Or are they just doing random stuff in the British Raj. All of
Well,
these
there's
units
an
are
attempt on
standing.
the British Raj, but that's going to be an expensive one.
All of you are standing just randomly right there. Let's assign you to do something good.
Question: can you turn a democratic puppet fascist by boosting popularity as another country? So if you see a puppet and they're democratic, could you boost them to be fascist?
Yeah. I see no reason to why you shouldn't.
I was trying to remember if any of the
Philippines, boost party popularity, fascist. Yeah. No
I was
problem.
wondering if the events had blockers on if puppet, but guess not if you say so.
Well, if maybe that's you then. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, no wonder we're not getting our weapons, because the weapons are so many factories that are just busted.
Yeah. It's just.
But that's because we are going full war. We haven't invested at all in any military police, which would probably help us out a long way in having factories
Well, we
that
had
don't break down.
troops stationed everywhere until we needed somewhere else.
Yeah.
And then factories disappeared one by one.
Story of the German Reich.
But they have pulled away troops from Italy, so I'm just pushing in now, taking it back.
So Rome will unfall.
Most likely.
Just as well, because Italy were 81% towards capitulation. But these
This is fine,
squishy
that's fine.
British. Thomas Jacob, what's his face? Field Marshal Vernon Montgomery.
I'm gonna
No.
take one of these.
Away you go.
divisions. Yes, assign you to Finland.
Oh man, the Nordic situation has looked better in the past, but when in doubt, cut them off.
And knock them down. Half of them, half of you move in there. I've been super just more concentrated than I would like to. I was gonna play a nice final episode. Now I'm just super focused on not losing the final episode.
We can't lose. It's not even possible.
We can lose if one of those.
Why, thank you, Adobe, for telling me I have 2 app updates available. This is Windows 10 on this computer, right?
I don't know.
Man, mistakes were
Maybe.
made.
Oh yeah, I had Windows 10 doing something really awesome for me. I was gonna. Okay, I'm gonna start up streaming. Okay, we're beginning 1, 2. We're starting game.
It's
We're
like-
starting computer. I was like, what?
We have some nice new upgrades for you. It's like,
And
"Oh,
you are
go
having them."
away.
They're like, you are having them. I don't care what you're doing now. You're not allowed to do anything else except restarting
Commonwealth
computer.
player upstairs was like, yeah, I've got some code commit, and it's like just suddenly, what is it? They'd locked their computer or something, come back, and just said, we have some great new updates for you. It's like, Microsoft, go away.
Well, you can even be. I checked like the advanced settings. They said, of course, before we start the computer, we're checking if you're using the computer. Yeah, apparently they're checking if you're using a computer, then don't care about it because they still restart it.
Yeah, it's like, we want to time it for maximum annoyance. Does this mean that Jake wins? Sweden fell, but the UK remains. Yeah, you've got about 10 minutes to crush the UK, or else this is clearly my victory. And of course I'm having my units stamp around up north to make sure that
Well, I don't see any Ireland.
Södermalm remains firmly in
Your
our
homeland
hands.
is still free.
Of course.
Ireland.
Well, we're all part of that culture group anyway.
Turkey is free now. They have 1 province left, and we're soon stack wiping 50 divisions almost. Just push in a tiny bit more. I don't think we need all of these troops, but maybe these 2 tanks. Your super tanks.
Always stealing my tanks from me. Okay, looks like you just... Oh, man. Okay, so you switched them out and you replaced them with some lovely malnourished horses and mountaineers. Just what I needed in my trucks divisions. Oh, well, it happens.
What happens, happens. Basically, this is just a defense force to keep them on the island while we do other stuff. Because now
Yeah,
we have
speaking
just
of
a bunch of
malnourished, we are
units.
so low on infantry equipment, and what we do have currently in our hands are these old crappy pea shooters.
I'm almost figuring out if we should just disband this division of 66 units. Let's remove the tank over there. Let's remove that tank. Some Italian tanks so they can get some equipment and build new units.
Took quite a bit
Some
away from that
Hungarians.
Chinese line, I see.
Did we?
Well, there are 3 divisions holding that line.
Whoops. And I disbanded 62 units or something.
Yeah, we didn't need more units.
No. How many men do we have out on the field right now? 3.6 million.
I mean, they're getting valuable experience and exercise.
And oh, we even took that small island, so that should have increased the losses for the UK by a lot. And now the US has been in this war for like a year, 2 maybe, and they already have 1.6 million losses.
Shame I can't sort by casualties, because I'd love to see who's getting mauled the most in the enemies. So Greece lost 1.6 million, they got kicked out for good.
Yeah. Let's see.
We, of course, have been doing the lion's share of work here. Actually, we've got 80% war participation. That's like 20 Groogies.
Always that 4%.
He's never going to shake it off, you know? Especially because he comes down going, yes, mighty nation,
did
doing all the
everything."
work. And then it's like, you realize your war participation was 4%, right? And he goes,
The 4 important, most important.
can't say important without 4. You can, that's the thing. The British Parliament debates intervention in Scandinavia. I don't think that's going to be happening since, well, yeah,
Well,
if
they
you,
can
if you
debate it.
call this intervention, then sure, why not?
They can debate it all they want, they're still
Yeah.
not gonna succeed in it.
How do we even have any soft attack with our broken guns? I don't know.
Well, we only have minus 3k now.
Alright, but I want Norway to not be part of this anymore. How close are they to getting out of my face?
Okay. Greece is no more. The Turkish invasion no more. Spain have just held their ground and just pushed them back all the invasions that have appeared over there.
Yeah, I mean, Spain know how to defend their land.
We have no units in Europe.
We don't need them there, right? It's not like the Americans could invade and make their way to Berlin without even batting
Oh,
an
you're
eye.
pushing down in Africa.
Yes, I am. Doing all the work in Africa.
Oh, was it me?
No, it was me, Daniel.
Like, did I play unconsciously better than you ever will?
Oh, no, that's just digging up old wounds there.
Well, at least you tried to do your fancy tactic with letting them take over a entire nation so we can backstab them later with Turkey.
Yeah, it worked. It
No.
never fails.
We pushed them back and crushed them in Turkey. Let's see. I know you're gonna be
Just
overly
invade
mad.
Japan too while you're at it. The archipelago is better in your hands than of that weak AI. Well, you can call Japan weak all you want, but that means they got beaten by China, who, you know, is one weak and the other strong. The answer is yes, China is very, very strong. It's very scary, China.
Let's see. Yeah, China is just a wrecking ball. Especially since we have zero supply there.
Don't think I'm going to manage to force Norway out. They got onto their capital too fast, although they are 96% towards capitulation. Actually, if I just grab some of your units over here, I'm sure you won't miss these guys.
No,
Nah,
Most likely
it'll
not.
be fine.
I'm just
Hi-ho.
looking over the situation now,
Hi-ho.
so we're pretty...
It's off to... What's this province called again? What? Nord-Norge. Yeah,
Which?
sure.
Which province?
At this point, Scandinavians are just making things up. This is their new capital in Nord-Norge, I believe. Oh wait, no, their
Norway?
units are...
Norge.
What?
Norge.
I'm never going to get used to living here.
And we will never get used
Yeah,
to it.
you're never going to get used to this. Weird Scot just hanging around.
The Scots are increasing in the office.
Isn't it kind of worrying? It's like, shouldn't this constitute an invasion or at least a breach of the Geneva Convention?
Well, we got IKEAs everywhere, so I guess we're even.
Yeah, some of my mates back home do say they end up in IKEA. I'm like, well, okay, if you say so. Why would you want to go there? It's somewhere you can't escape from.
Yeah, you go in there, I'm just gonna buy this. 5 things. Suddenly, 2 IKEA bags later, you're like, oh, I need to go there tomorrow to pick up some more.
All right, we've only got 5 minutes left. How's the UK coming along? Looking great, Daniel. Feels kind of good. I mean, let's take a moment to think about how we've done with this. So we've been playing on veteran mode, with all of our enemy AIs buffed up to the hilt.
Yeah.
How's it been different to a normal game for you?
I've been stressful, concentrated.
Whereas normally you're just like, oh yeah, send the troops over there. What, we've
Yeah.
conquered it all? Oh, nicely done.
This actually took some time and planning, and we lost a lot of land. Like, I think the front line was-
Selling points for this. We lost loads of land.
Yeah.
But yeah, I quite like it when we get a bit of a
What was it? So
challenge
we
going on.
pushed down almost to Danzig? Like this far?
Yeah, they took just about all of Poland, or at least all of the Polish land
And then
that
we slowly held the
rightfully
ground.
liberated.
Yeah. And then slowly push back. But
All right, there we go. The
Nice.
Scandinavian quartet,
well done.
all done.
Well done.
Though the war against what remains of the Allies continues elsewhere, this is a great victory for all of the Axis.
So not me taking down Soviet Union.
Good job, my
Norway.
two-legged trucks.
Fine.
Yeah.
So a bit of reflecting maybe to
you-
all of World of Wednesday. We began this.
Yeah,
Several
Hearts of
weeks.
Iron 4 is one of those funny ones because it's had such a long marketing campaign. So, but World War Wednesday is something that's evolved quite a bit throughout the time, and green screens will never cease to
Yeah, amazing.
amaze me. We can actually see ourselves up there, so
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, when did that's MacArthur, right? When did MacArthur get behind me? Also, you've got the EU4
Yeah.
guy pointing a gun at you. It's like, this is the
This
reality.
was your plan, right?
This is the reality of when we're down here doing the stream, held at gunpoint, going, show everyone how great our games are,
Yeah.
or else.
Still,
Yeah.
it has been very nice doing all these episodes, and I hope everyone enjoyed it.
Yeah, like I
I
said,
certainly have.
next week we'll be bringing Don, aka Podcat, down here in chains. Maybe let's pause the game because I keep being told about naval invasions that I want to react to. Yeah, we'll get Don down here. If you have some questions for him, you should rev them up. Maybe even post them up ahead of time so we can, prepare those canned responses
Yeah.
out of him so that he knows what to say there. Blink if you are in danger.
Do you see it?
Send help. Send help. No, it's been a blast. This all started out with it being Jacob versus Johan.
Yeah.
Then Johan versus Daniel. And yeah, lots of iterations on the way to it being me and Daniel here. And it will continue to evolve. And you should let us know what you think, because in the end, we're doing it for you. I mean, we're doing it for us because we
Yeah.
enjoy it.
Yeah, definitely.
But we have you guys in mind somewhere there. But we're coming towards the end of today's World War Wednesday. It's been a blast, this German Reich. I mean, I never imagined playing Germany as being a true struggle, but wow, this was
Yeah.
pretty heavy going.
Yeah.
It's a pretty successful looking Reich.
I just noticed the CK2 guy is kind of like me, but if I were in a...
Oh, right. I
CK2
didn't see
century.
him there.
Yeah.
If you were born back then, then you'd...
Victorious Victoria Wednesday.
Somebody's saying Victoria 6 confirmed. Oh, damn. We've got some spies here.
Victoria 4. Victoria 3 was too casual.
Okay. All right, but yeah, we'd better get going because there's
Yeah.
actual work to be done upstairs.
Oh, I have a
think.
meeting now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, better skedaddle.
Yes.
Me as well. So cheers, everyone, for joining. And thanks, Daniel,
Yeah.
for being down here. We will no doubt
It
have you
was a
back
pleasure.
before too long. So
I hope that. Please help.
Yeah, we'll sort you out with another bottle of hair gel for the next time. All right.
Yep.
But yeah, everyone, cheers for joining us.
Cheers.
Bye for now.